Wake up.
We see Cora, a young woman in a dark blue cloak, wake up in the middle of a stark, white, sterile room. What do you do?
Is there anything else in the room with me?
See, you're staring up at the blank white ceiling, and as you sit up, directly in front of your face, you see a giant glowing yellow orb that resembles the sun, with the face of a man staring at you an inch away going, well, hello there. Hey, ever heard of personal space? Yeah?
Cora's like shocked. Cora cannot move. It's like kind of like what are the like night terrors where you're like frozen still and you can't move or like do anything except just suffer, just suffering, just pure suffering.
It's not nice to stare, Missy.
She'll look elsewhere. She looks like to the right because that's all she can move. She can only move her eyes.
Cora is moving her eyes around frantically and is paralyzed in the room. In a different white, sterile cube, we see Super Salad. A young boy covered in vines and leaves and other sort of plants in this sort of makeshift superhero outfit. And you wake up and you're staring up at the white ceiling, and as you stand up, you feel something wet around you. And you look down at the ground and you see that the room that you are in is starting to fill up with soup all around you.
Bro, this is like totally not tubular, bro. Like, I gotta get the heck out of here. What's going on, man?
And in a third sterile white room, we see Faze, a young superhero in a makeshift homemade outfit, mostly made of black and white fabric patched together with red chucks. And as you wake up in the room, you hear a familiar nagging.
Hey, sweetheart, it's time to get up!
Oh, God. And standing above you, towering above you, you see your mother. But your mother is frighteningly angry. Her eyes are bloodshot and red. Her hair stands up on ends like snakes almost, reaching out to grab you. She stares daggers into your soul.
I'm sorry. I'll clean my room. I'm sorry.
So who's up first?
Now, when you say up, what exactly do you mean?
What do you do? You are currently in a room with what I have been informed are your greatest fears.
Is it just a room?
It's a stark white room.
There's no doors.
Nope. Oh, actually, everyone will roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, no.
Cora rolled a 5.
Super Salad rolled. Bruh. A critical fail.
Yo!
We just started.
That's 14 plus whatever my modifier is.
Cora and Super Salad. You are both terrified. You are filled with this indescribable fear, and you are going to have disadvantage on all of your rolls until I say so.
Like, I want to go home, man.
Scoob. Scoob.
So, who's up first?
Cora would like to close her eyes and just start repeating like a mantra to herself over and over that she normally does whenever she has night terrors, but except, I mean, this is real. She thinks, okay, remember, 1, breathe in and out, 2, remember, it's all fake, it's okay, it's gonna be okay, one day you're gonna die, and this won't matter.
It's absolutely gonna be okay, no need to worry, huh?
She's gonna open her eyes again.
And the sun is smiling at you like a big, goofy, like full-tooth smile, like,
I hate you.
Well, I have never done anything to you. You wound me.
If I use telekinesis, can I control the sun?
I don't think so.
Anything's possible if you roll high enough.
Yeah. You don't think, but I can roll.
Yeah, she gets that 20. I mean,
go ahead.
That's a 13.
So what are you rolling to do?
I would like to use telekinesis to... Essentially, I want to, like, bash it into the floor.
We'll come back to you. Super salad. You've woken up in this room, and a soup is slowly starting to fill up in the room, higher and higher.
I want to grow plans to get the hell out of here, man.
Where? How are you going to use that to get out of here?
Everywhere. I want to cover the whole room in plans. It'll make the soup go away. It'll suck up the soup.
Go ahead.
12.
We'll come back to you.
All right.
Faze, you have the angry mom standing over you. What are you doing?
Yeah, I want to check for any way I can escape out this room and get far away from this lady.
So you begin to look around the room, and your mom, who is standing over you, she goes,
Don't look away when I'm talking to you. You look at me, mister. Look at me. Look at me.
Let's go. She's not real. She's not real. She's not real. She's not real. She's not
Mr.
real.
Faze?
She's not real.
Calvin Tennyson, you look at me when I am talking to you.
Yes, Mom.
Are you looking at her?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, across the three rooms... Across the three rooms, we see Cora exert her telekinesis powers, and she grabs the sun with a smiling face, and he goes, hey, not cool. And as you turn to face and confront the sun, it dispels before you. Then, in the other room, you see Super Salad stretch out his hands, and slowly heads of cabbage begin to grow inside of the soup, and as they begin to sprout, the soup also just dissipates, and he finds himself in a blank white room. And in the final room, we see Faze avoiding the angry mother's gaze, and when he finally makes eye contact, he looks at her and she says, "Good," and dispels into the air. And now that has gone away, you all now see in front of you a door in the northern wall.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Cora would like to carefully exit. She wants to, slowly open the door and, peek out.
We see the two boys bust open the doors, and Cora gently, delicately opens it, kind of peeks out through the crack, closes it again, and then opens it again, and then finally swings it open. It opens into a large white hallway. In the hallway, there is a chair, and there is a person seated in the chair with their back towards you. And you hear over what you presume to be some sort of intercom.
Welcome, candidates, to the annual evaluations for admission to the Academy of Extraordinarily Abled Persons. Your examination has already begun.
Yeah, crap.
I think I saw an anime like this once.
Are we all in the same hallway?
You are all in the same hallway, and sitting before you is a person.
Cora would like to quietly and gently ask, excuse me?
Yes, what?
Yo, why we here?
Who are you, man?
Okay, you don't recognize... Well, first off, you're here as part of a admissions test for the prestigious superhero university. You all signed up for it months ago. You've completely forgotten by now?
I don't have powers.
Yes, I know. You're afraid of the sun, apparently. We've had recruits in here fight giants, bears, but apparently one of you could be defeated by a lack of shade, and another one could get taken down by a Panera.
It's true.
You guys are lame.
But since you apparently can't recognize me, I am, of course, the renowned hero, the Cantankerous Cortex. I have a clipping here, if you... never mind. I'm here to watch you go through the test today and just sort of see how you do.
So you're gonna follow us throughout the entire test?
Absolutely. This is my day now.
So does that mean we go through the test, the three of us together?
Yes.
Oh.
Did you see me, Mr. Cantankerous? I beat the soup. I did it.
Yeah, I know, and you didn't even need breadsticks. At least that one over there was afraid of his mother.
Hey.
That I can understand.
Have you met her?
You don't get into the superhero business without, you don't get into it through good parenting. I'll tell you that right now.
He's not wrong.
What if some of us didn't ask to be put into the superhero business?
Are you saying there was an error in the paperwork?
No, Mr. Cantankerous. Sorry.
That's what I thought.
Over the intercom, you just hear,
Memory loss is an absolutely normal side effect of the beginnings of the examinations. Please disregard any confusion and carry on.
I'm confused.
Disregard that. So,
Okay.
Are you ready for the first test? Or second test at this point.
Do we really have a choice, or are you just asking to be nice?
Oh, I'm asking for my amusement.
Did my mom put you up to this?
She didn't not do that.
The intercom voice goes,
Whatever, man. Let's do this. I need to get out of here.
I'm ready as long as I can bring a well-balanced diet to all the world.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get started then.
and before Cantankerous Cortex lies another door.
I'm assuming we gotta go through the door, yes?
I am not here to provide any clues for how to progress in the examination.
So why are you here?
I will remind you that harassing the evaluators is a sure way to have deductions added onto your final scoring.
I didn't ask to be here. Let's go.
Through the door. Go.
Beyond the door lies another perfectly square, sterile white room. It is about 5 feet in diameter, so it's pretty tight, with another door on the side across from you. In the center of the room sits a medium in size but bigly aggressive viper locked onto you.
Oh no. Mr. Cantankerous, if we were to get hurt during this examination, what would you would help us, right?
That's not particularly part of what I'm supposed to be doing here. I imagine at some point I would have to call someone to clean up the mess. So in a way, I would be helping you leave, but that is all I am particularly authorized to do.
Hold on, bros. I'm really in touch with the natural world. I'm gonna go and pet this little fella and see if he could join our side.
Wait, I don't...
Yeah, Salad Boy, I don't think that's a good idea.
He seems really harmless. Here we go.
Oh my god.
What are you rolling for before you give me that number?
Animal handling.
Oh no.
Okay, sure. Give me that handle animal.
Wow, you're just gonna dive right in.
21.
Yeah, you tamed that snake.
Yeah, that just might work.
Here, little guy.
Super Salad slowly waltzes into the room, and as you take that first step through that doorway, you're... As it rears up, it widens its hood, and it begins to slither in your direction, fangs bared. And you continue to walk up to it against all better judgment, and place your hand onto the hood of the snake and run your hand down its scaly skin. And for some reason, it is like glaring at you. It looks like it wants to bite you, but it's not biting you.
There, little fella. How you doing today?
I could never have anticipated that is how this would go.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting that. Good job, Caesar Boy.
Thank you. I told you I'm in touch with the natural world.
And there's another door in this room, correct?
There's a door on the other side of the snake, basically.
Cora would like to quietly and as safely as possible try and cross the room as Caesar is petting the viper.
Roll a sneak with disadvantage for me.
Oh, damn it. And that was good. Oh, but that was better. So that's 17.
Surprisingly.
This snake has been rendered so useless by dice.
The snake begins to chomp on some of Super Salad's clothing, just eating some of the leaves.
Yeah, you like that? It's nice and healthy.
And Cora just kind of grabs her cloak and drapes it over herself like a little kid pretending to be Dracula, and sticks to the corner walls and just somehow makes it all the way across without triggering the viper.
Yeah, I'm just gonna misty step over there.
At least one of you has style.
Where exactly are you teleporting to?
I'm going to the door, bro.
Faze stands at the doorway, kind of clenches his fist and blinks out of your vision. He just disappears for a second and then reappears in front of the door right next to you, Cora.
Some test.
Cora is going to open the next door.
As soon as you open that next door, Super Salad, you are petting the cobra in this horrifying sight to any rational human being. And as you are petting it, it just kind of looks at you with almost sad eyes and turns to dust and disappears.
Pablo!
That snake was 5 days from retirement. All right, next room.
And Cantankerous Cortex grabs a little clipboard and just walks through like the still wafting dust of the cobra.
Pablo, come back.
Pablo? You already named the snake.
I named him Pablo.
As you all enter into the next chamber, it is a wooden chamber. There are no like visible planks or anything, but you easily recognize the material as wood, and it has kind of that like log cabin-esque feel to it. You walk in, and then Cantankerous Cortex walks in behind you, shuts the door, and the door seam kind of disappears magically, and you are now stuck in a big wooden room. What do you do?
I want to search it. 19.
Cora, you begin walking around and kind of sensing. You're trying to find objects. Your senses are more finely attuned, and you sense something strange around the north wall. Just something feels off as you're walking around, and you hear the kind of the resonance of the footsteps within the wood. And you walk up to that northern wall and you knock on it, and it sounds kind of hollow. And you walk up to the other walls and you knock, and they do not sound as hollow. And you sense that there is something, there's some sort of hollow area beyond that north wall.
Hey guys, I could totally be wrong about this, but I don't think I am.
What?
But
I need you to speak up. You're all the way over there.
I can't hear you.
Guys, can you hear me now?
No, what? What's she saying? I see her mouth moving, but
Can what? And Cora walks over to them. I said that that wall over there, I think there's something behind it. I think we can maybe somehow move it. I don't know how, but I think maybe if we work together, we might be able to figure it out, maybe.
So what do you suggest, Sunshine?
What? What did you call me? What did you call me?
I think he called you Sunshine.
Don't call me Sunshine.
Oof. Okay. My bad.
Anyway, so this wall, I don't know. It just sounded hollow compared to the others. I don't know if we have to push it or it's a wall. So, or if any of you have some sort of a phase. What's your power? Assuming you have one, I guess.
Mostly teleportation.
Oh, can you? Well, I don't. Can you like phase through the wall?
No.
Wow, he's so cool.
All right, Plant Boy, can you do anything to push this wall over?
You could call me Super Salad.
Hey, I'm not doing that, but
Well, all right, that's fine. I don't really want to hurt the wall. It's made of wood. Woods come from trees, and trees are part of the natural world. So
wood does come from trees.
Wall.
But if you look at it this way, the trees are dead. They hurt your friends. You should push the wall away and get whoever hurt your friends.
It hurt my friends.
They did. Look at
It hurt
it.
my friends.
Feel the wall. You see, as I knock on this is just a dead tree. This could be your cousin.
Charge! I run at the wall. I want to punch it.
Roll a melee attack for me.
Skilled at manipulation.
14.
Super Salad runs up to the wall, drives his fist into it, and just immovable force. You just...
Ow!
You feel almost a crunch in your hand as you fall to the ground in pain.
That was a nice try, Leafy Green.
Thank you.
Could I potentially dimension door through this?
You can do it. There's just a penalty if you, like, I don't know, if there's, like, solid rock beyond the wall, you'll probably take damage.
I guess we'll run that risk. Can I take people with me?
You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller.
Plant Boy, come here for a sec.
All right, here I am.
So I go put my arm around him, and I was like, hey, buddy,
Yeah, pal.
I want to show you a cool trick. You want to see?
I do.
All right, watch this. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to dimension door to the other side about like 25 feet.
Super Salad. For you, it's horrifying as you kind of blink out of existence. And your brain can't comprehend that split second in which you exist in this weird ether. And you pop out on the other side, and you are suddenly in another, again, these weird, like, perfectly square rooms. But this one is covered in dirt on all walls. Both the ceiling, the floor, all the walls, covered in dirt. And there is a single potted plant in the middle of the room.
There you go, buddy. You should feel right at home.
I'm home.
I'll be right back, and then we'll go back to the room and get Cora.
You do that, and you are now all very cramped in the room.
Oh, no.
All right, plant boy, you're up.
I'm gonna go pick it up.
You pick up the plant.
Yay.
What kind of plant is it?
It's a nice little fern.
Oh. What does it do?
Well, it exists like all 3 of us in the world.
Oh.
It can grow. It could grow up one day into a big little potted plant.
At that point, Cortex just comes through from the previous room. There was a button! and then the door just sort of shuts behind him. All right, we're in the dirt room now.
Sorry, can I ask, Cortex, what are your powers?
Oh, well, my primary power is to determine whether or not you pass or fail this particular exam, and asking questions of me, really affects that particular power. But also, I'm surprised because so many people have heard of my magnificent mentalism powers.
Bro, I read comics all the time. Never heard of you.
Well, all right. And he just starts writing on his little clipboard.
What's the name of this plant, bro? And I shove the plant in his face. What is the name of this plant? What'd you name it?
You're the one taking the test here.
So it doesn't have a name.
What are your powers? He can obviously make cabbage anytime he wants. I don't know how that's useful, but whatever.
I am an extremely powerful telepath.
All right, Mr. Fern, I'm going to name you Turtle. And you're mine now.
What about you? What are your guys' names?
What?
We're running through a test. I don't even know who you guys are.
I've told you my name 3 times now. It's okay. I don't. It's fine. But that's 3 times.
And my name is Super Salad, and this is Turtle.
The plant's named Turtle?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Can you and Turtle figure out a way to get us out of here?
We could sure as heck try, dude. Well, there's a lot of dirt. I could try growing more little turtles around me. My turtles. I mean plants. Here we go.
Sure. And then I'm going to walk over to Cora. And I'm like, all right, look, Carol, we got to find a way to get out of here.
Did you call me Carol?
Yeah, that's your name, right? Courtney.
Yeah, either one. It's okay.
I rolled an 18.
You rolled an 18 on what exactly, my dear friend?
On plant growth.
With what goal in mind?
To grow.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
To grow a whole bunch of plants. In this room. Just 'cause. It gives us more oxygen.
All right.
Oh my god.
You grab Turtle, and you depot Turtle, and you put Turtle on the ground and kind of bury him into the dirt that's in the room. And he speaks with you. You don't speak with him. He speaks with you. And he goes, "Let me in, coach! Let me in! I know the answer!" And you cast, you use your plant growth abilities, and you basically roid Turtle up. And Turtle goes, "Oh yeah!" And he begins spreading all over the room and digging into the wooden walls with his roots as they strengthen and thicken. And you begin to hear the wood kind of crack and crumble under like the weight of these roots as they all encompass you. You don't see the dirt anymore. You're like inside a chia pet at this point. And it begins to, the gnarled roots dig in, and you begin to see some light leak in through the seams, and eventually the whole room just kind of busts down like a cardboard box deconstruction. As that happens, he goes, "Oh yeah!" As he disappears along with the rest of the wooden room and the dirt.
Turtle! Come back, Turtle!
You are now in a perfectly white, stark room like you have been before.
Or how many white rooms do you have?
As this happens and the room kind of falls apart, there's like an awkward silence, and you hear like the hum of the fluorescent lights, and then you hear over the intercom.
Alright. Yeah, that's all we need to see from you today. Thank you very much. Cortex. We're good here.
Oh, okay. That's everything then, huh? Well.
No.
You bring Turtle back here now, mister.
Oh, Fern Gully, the plant's dead. No, I'm afraid there's nothing we can do here. As a matter of fact, there is perhaps one final exam in this particular exam. I was going to see which one of you showed any particular promise, but right now I'm looking at 3 individuals that I wouldn't trust to stop I don't know, a fight in a playground, let alone a bank robbery.
Right back at you there, corny.
Corny. Excuse me?
No!
So,
I don't want it.
I'm going to cast
See what you did, Faze. See what you did. You pissed him off.
Vicious Mockery on Cora.
What did I do? Cora's been so nice. Are you kidding me? What have I done?
It's mostly just because I feel like this is the most devastating thing that I can do to any character here. If any character couldn't survive the slightest insult, I feel like it would be Cora.
Okay, Cortex.
That is not tubular, bro.
Alright, I understand. If that's what you want to do.
Okay, so you have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 19.
Oh. Okay, well, I rolled a 17. So, Cortex just like, puts his heads to his temples, and there's that as you just hear in your head, really? Those shoes? And I guess it just bounces off of you. Nothing particularly happens.
You look down, and although Cortex is very perceptive, he failed to notice Cora is not wearing any shoes.
These are just my feet. I can't change that.
Roll for initiative.
8.
15.
5.
I got a 19.
After that surprise attack, Cortex gets one more action.
Now I'm going to cast Thunder Wave on Faze, which all 3 of you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20, bro.
18.
21 for Cora.
Wow. Oh, I rolled a 17 again.
So Cortex kind of puts his hands to his mind, and you see, he begins to shake himself as these pulsing waves emanate out from him, and all of you kind of duck and dodge out of the way as these concussive blasts of force fly over you. And as you kind of leap in the air completely, like Superman dive, part of the blast hits you, and you come in for a rough landing, and you all take 2 points of damage. Next up is Cora.
Okay. Great. Cora would like to use, I don't want to butcher this, but I might butcher it.
I'm waiting for it, yeah.
I hate you, because you know exactly what I want to use. Mordenkainen sword?
Yeah, that's Mordenkainen.
Mordenkainen.
Morty.
Morty's
Morty's sword. I would like to use Morty's sword.
Well, important question. Who are you attacking?
Cora would like to attack Cortex.
Okay.
And as she does, she just wants to say, sir, I'm really sorry. I don't want to do this. But I feel like I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry.
I love this character so much.
Please roll that attack for me.
Okay. 16.
Roll for damage.
Okay. It says 1d10 instead of the 3d10, I'm assuming.
Morty's sword is not quite as powerful as his father Mordenkainen's sword.
That totally makes sense. 7!
You see Cora apologizing, saying, I'm sorry, I really don't want to do this. As this, like, shimmering, it's almost invisible. It's almost like it's made out of, like, a concussive blast, fortified into the shape of a sword, as it materializes behind her. And she goes, I'm sorry, I really don't want to do this, I just feel like I have to, as it slowly flies into Cortex as she apologizes.
I feel like while she's apologizing, like, it's not like a strike, it's just like this slow digging in while she, ow.
I'm sorry.
And you take 7 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Next up, Faze.
Good job, Kylie. I'm gonna cast.
Cora was actually feeling pretty good for a second, and then you called her Kylie.
I'm gonna cast Bigby's hand, and now I'm going to attempt to use Grasping Hand. And the strength on it is 26 plus 8, which half of that is 13 plus 4, so 17.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? I rolled a 16.
So now he's grappled by this, like, translucent hand that's just glittering there.
Roll that d6 for me.
This is not how this should have happened at all.
That is 5.
You see the sword slowly entering the body of Cortex.
Ow.
And then this big spectral hand from Faze grabs onto his skull and just kind of grips as Cortex lets go of the sword, it ceases trying to stop that from entering, and goes to the hand to try and stop it from popping his head like a watermelon.
No, not my head. That's the moneymaker.
Not looking so good there, Cameron.
And you take 5 points of crushing damage from the hand.
Good lord.
Super Salad, your move.
Cortex, Mr. Cortex, even though you're the man that killed my Pablo and Turtle, you're still our friend too.
No, he's not. He didn't help us once.
You're part of the earth, so...
No, that's right, I'm your friend.
I don't want to hurt you. I'm gonna persuade you to stop attacking us. I want to roll persuasion. 20, not net.
Get advantage on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So that is 21. Yeah, I'll be your friend. How about you just release the attack and get this giant hand off of my brain? Congratulations, you all passed.
What?
Super salad. I have a feeling that Cortex is lying to you. I have a really, I could be wrong again, but okay, that's all. I just wanted to share how I felt.
Something tells me he has soup in his pocket. Don't trust him.
I'm so conflicted.
Cortex, that brings us back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cast Charm Person on Super Salad.
No!
No!
You have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
14.
Oh no!
That is a 7.
Are you kidding me?
Cortex is washed up.
Clearly he had a very long day.
Maybe we should be evaluating you, Cortex.
So there's a reason you got pushed the pencil pushing.
Cortex, can you like paint a picture for us as to how you're attempting to charm Super Salad?
So he like locks eyes with him, and he can't even put his hands to his temple for the full image at this point. He's just like trying to get an idea, but it's like trying to talk to a tree. He's just like, there is nothing. He is sending out a signal and there is no receiving antenna.
Beautiful. So that happens, you see Cortex, hands on the Big B's hand, like spectral sword inside of him, staring angrily at Super Salad, and that brings us back around to Cora.
Oh, thank you, God. That's so sweet of you to give me another chance. I guess we'll use telepathy.
Give me your roll, and let's say that's a wisdom saving throw for Cortex. If you want to resist it, or you can allow her into your mind.
I just rolled, so it doesn't really matter if I want to resist it or not.
Oh no!
Cora, what are you doing as you enter Cortex's mind?
How dare you?
Cortex, shh, it's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of fear and anger in here, and I can understand that. But I need you to know that if you continue to fight us, you're going to die here.
Oh my god. I feel like Cortex at this point, he's just gotta, like, okay. I give up. You win.
We win?
Yep, you've absolutely beaten me.
We did it!
Guys, we beat Cortex!
Are you saying this out loud, or are you saying this to Cortex in his head?
I'm just booming in Cortex's head over and over. Guys, we beat
Turn it off! You
speak
now!
Sorry. And then I'll turn to the guys. Guys, we beat Cortex!
Are you sure? I could pop him like a grape.
No, there's no need for that. He's already so down and washed up and so sad on the inside that there's really no point in beating a dead horse, right?
I'm right here.
Guys, Cortex is sad. Group hug,
No.
everyone.
No.
I'm gonna go hug Cortex.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna pull Faze with us. Faze, and I'm gonna pull Faze in and whisper in his ear.
If you can't remember my fucking name, the least you can do is hug this goddamn sad man, alright? And I'm gonna shove him and we're all just gonna hug. We're gonna hug. Oh.
Hey.
Yay, group hug, yay.
We did it.
Cortex, so you have just been...
Completely trounced. Like,
Yeah. Are you intending to continue action, or are you actually seceding to them?
no, I am seceding at this point. There is no way I can continue. Cortex hates his life and where he has ended up at this particular moment in time.
Oh.
So you're all in the middle of this hug. Cortex is like bleeding and grumpy, just like big frown, grumpy cat in the middle of this hug. Cora has just whispered this menacing threat into Faze's ear, and Super Salad is just happy to be here. And you hear...
Turtle?
Beautiful display. You know, during these evaluations, we sort through a lot of trash. What was it you said? Cora, is it your name?
Yes, Your Majesty, yes.
Beaten, washed up, useless.
Okay, we can stop with the synonyms.
I don't think I said useless, to be fair. I didn't say useless.
Don't forget mousy looking.
Mousy looking, yes.
I didn't say that either. I don't...
Head ass.
Head ass. Well, Cortex, your job here is done.
I'm gonna go lie down for a little while.
Sweet dreams, Cortex.
Cortex goes to lie down in the corner, and you see this man who is just like apparated out of nowhere. He goes, "Sweet dreams indeed," and snaps his fingers. And you see as Cortex begins to lie down, he turns to dust, like the snake and the plants before him.
No, why does it hurt?
Cortex!
And this man who has just appeared before all of you says, "Well, we have a lot of work to do, don't we?" This episode of Dungeons and Drimbus was brought to you by our patrons. To see how you can support the rise of the show, visit the links in the description.